What's up, you all? Hope y'all having a blessed day. Um, we're about to get started, man. Continuing the series on where are the men of faith, and you know, there are some men of faith out there, but the problem is the folks that people are following are not men of faith. They're really secretly serving Satan because they're calling themselves gods. Any man calling himself a god is working for Satan. Any man calling himself God is working from Satan. Because your spirit should tell you that's wrong. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Like your spirit shouldn't even let you say that I'm a God. Um, what's up, Chuck? What's up, Chuck? What's up, Kenya? But I really want to jump into it though. So we got some I'm gonna start off with Rashad Jamal. Um, Rashad Jamal, I knew he was a fraud just by the way he says, listen, I'm a God. Listen, these people spit the most ridiculous rhetoric. I'm gonna play some videos. I'm like, how are you a God, but you get sentenced to prison? How are y'all gods, but you're going to prison? You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. I got some videos of Rashad Jamal in his element. And again, one more thing. One more thing. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, IG. Almost forgot. One more thing. Now, I realized something that black folks have a problem with. Black folks have a problem with picking compromised leadership. Black people don't mind their leaders to be very flawed in their character because black folks want to be able to cut up. You know, the Bible said the children of Israel, when they got to the promised land, guess what they did? They started cutting up immediately. They didn't want to get free to be righteous and serve God. They wanted to be free to sin. How do I know this? Because as soon as they got free, they was more wicked than the Egyptians. So I know that when you see these quote unquote conscious black leaders, I just know that. Hold on a second. I'm just getting back on my live, so I'm sorry. On Instagram. But I just know that when these so-called black men have a position of power, 9.9 times out of 10, they're going to be corrupt. It just is what it is. And they're going to be sexual deviants. They're going to be non-accountable. They're going to be they're going to be everything under the book, because I realized something. To whom much is given, much is required. And you shouldn't even ask God for more, knowing you have not developed yourself to even receive more. You shouldn't even ask God for more. But Rashad Jamal, now I'm going to play the first clip. His baby mama, his first baby mama, tell you what she said. I'm going to tell you what she said. And let's just get to that real quick. Let me get to it, mama. Let me get to it, mama. Let me get to it. Now, what she says is true, just based on how anybody that always got their shirt off, they got poor hygiene. Ladies, if you see a guy, he always got his shirt off, he got poor hygiene. Sound crazy, don't it? That sound crazy. I'm not talking about he got his shirt off, he live on an island somewhere. I'm talking about he United States, and he always got his shirt off, he got bad hygiene. I know this. I work with enough kids to know. This is I'm wearing Katie's shirt, the Truther shirt. Let's get his baby mama real quick. See what she talking about.
Son, I die for the truth. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what it is. Real is real. And anybody that know me, now I'm about to go ahead and share this post because anybody that know me, been knowing me for a long time, know that Shells is real. I ain't never been no motherfucking liar. I ain't never been nobody that's gonna lie on somebody. So at the end of the day, like that, yeah. So whatever the case is, I don't want nobody to sit up there and flatter themselves talking about that I'm mad I'm not with him. He don't brush his teeth. He don't wash his ass. That nigga have shit paper falling out his butt cheeks. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Since y'all want to play games with me, I sat up there, I try to help him and talk to him like, are you okay? Like, you need to get some help for that. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. Because the people gonna know the motherfucking truth.
Now, okay, first of all, now I know he got bad hygiene. So what she's saying is the truth. I can already tell he don't like brushing his teeth. I can already tell when he always got his shirt off. He's like one of them little project kids. They got poor hygiene because they want to have their shirt. They either want to be able to have fun, have sex, or fight. That's why they got their shirt off. They clothes smell musty. That's why they listen. Anyway, so she said he don't like brushing his teeth. He don't like washing his behind, and he got the little toilet paper balls in his crack. So that means, I want y'all to understand this now. That means it was so bad she could see the toilet balls hanging from his butt whenever he got up or whatever. But anyway, this is an indictment on her though, because she shouldn't have no child with him. And ladies, when y'all do all this ranting and raving, you're telling on yourselves. You mean to tell me you had a guy who got poor body? So think about it now. He'll want to have sex musty. So his breath, think about this now. His breath stink, he's musty, and he got the little toilet paper balls in his butt. So he hitting you with three. That's a 3-punch combo. That's like a 1-2 hook. That's a 3-punch combo. Jab, straight right hook. He hitting you with the breath, the body odor, and the toilet balls in the butt. And with all that going on, she still decided to have a child with him. Do you understand how insane this is? She decided to have a child with a man that does not brush his teeth, that does not wash his behind, that does not wash his underarms or his body. Most of these conscious folks, really, they're musty, and they try to wear them crystals to absorb the must and the funk. But the crystal can't. That's why some of the crystals, they start out they light and then they end up dark because they trying to absorb all the must and the funk. It don't work though. All that copper and brass and stuff, you musty, period. She ain't just sleep with him. She had a child with him. Not just sleep with, had a child with. But in this rant, she's talking about that he did something to her daughter.
You shit paper all stuck in your ass cheeks, nigga. You didn't want to take no baths, nigga. How long did it take for you to get inside of a pool, nigga? I'm just telling you, be real. Like, don't play with me. And guess what? I don't care who believes me.
Now, everybody in the comment is calling her an agent, telling her to stop eating pork, telling her she want to get back with everybody. Nobody in the live is agreeing with her. All I'm saying is she's telling y'all the backstory about Rashad Jamal. So y'all know when he was giving them lives, all those lectures and teaching, he was musty. That's why you never see nobody around him. Anybody else giving a live with children in the house and a wife, the child or the children or the wife gonna come into the live somehow. They're gonna make a noise. But you know when Rashad Jamal is giving a live, ain't nobody around because he's musty. You don't see nobody giving a live that's a parent where the child or the wife ain't somehow involved in what's going on. But when it's him, everybody is far away because he got that shirt off and he is musty, 3-hit combo, breath, body odor, doo-doo balls in his butt. But that's just a backstory. So this is the young lady where he supposedly had molested her daughter. Get to some of these videos. You know what? Let me get to this one guy. He kind of foolish. Let me get to him, this foolish guy. Won't always be rapping. He always doing a rap. He's always doing a rap. Where is the rapper? I got him. Hold on. I got him. I got him.
Knew about this fucked up ass world, like what else was he supposed to do? He united the black community, something most of y'all can't do, but people steady hating on him. What the fuck? Like, I'm confused. His baby mama didn't want to see him win, so she framed him. There was no proof, just a hearsay. They so shameful. Child molestation, they hit black leaders with the same thing to ruin our image, turn our people on us, then chain gang. How come y'all don't see this? This been happening for years. I'm tired of shit like this, that's why I'm never motherfucking scared. Free Rashad till it's backwards. He was preaching like a fucking pastor. I know he misses his family. This whole world is a fucking disaster. Talking about child molestation, bitch, what about Epstein? And that list they stole free. Free Rashad Jamal, they gave him 16 fucking years for waking the world up and exposing the elites. They wasn't fair. He taught a lot of spiritual things that most niggas never knew about this fucked up ass world. Like, what else was he supposed to do? He united the black community, something most of y'all can't do, but people steady hating on him. What the fuck? Like, I'm confused. His baby mama didn't want to see him win, so she framed him. There was no proof, just a hearsay. They so shameful. Child molestation, they hit black leaders with the same thing to ruin our image, turn our people on us, then chain gang. How come y'all don't see this? This been happening for years. I'm tired of shit like this, that's why I'm never motherfucking scared. Free Rashad till it's backwards. He was preaching like a fucking pastor. I know he misses his family. This whole world is a fucking disaster. Talking about child molestation, bitch, what about Epstein? And that list they stole free. Free Rashad Jamal.
Chuck brought up a good point, though. Chuck said, we're not cheering these folks' demise. I do this stuff to really let you all know that 9 times out of 10, if somebody is black, calling themselves a black leader, calling themselves a god, calling themselves anointed, calling themselves an angel, they wicked. The reason why these black men are always getting brought up on the charges because they're sexual deviants. What you don't understand is if a person cannot be held accountable, now imagine these people, their black culture magnified by 1,000. And so if a man can't be held accountable, his next step is to abuse women and children. That's the progression of an undisciplined man with no character. He's always going to go into sexual deviancy because he's going to be led by his flesh. Think about it. If the man can't be held accountable, he's going to be led by his flesh. What does it mean when a man's led by his flesh? It's going to come to sexual deviancy. That's why all of them do the same thing. All of them start off with women and then start going with the children. They all do the same thing. Him, Brother Polite, Dr. York, you can pick. They all are sexual deviants. All of them. But let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
666. You're gonna see what 666 really is, nigga. You gonna wake up one day, y'all gonna be just thinking about some shit. It's gonna float to you like, nigga, you gonna be thinking about, damn, let me make me something to eat, nigga. And the refrigerator gonna open and the juice gonna float to you. You like, what the fuck? Because we're going back to that frequency. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of magic, natural abilities you got that you can't tap into because they had you on a lower frequency. Them days are over with. Yeah, on the real, y'all laughing. But you fail to realize that all these cartoons was always made about your genetics and your DEA. You have no clue what you are. But they do. Or they know exactly what you are. On the real.
When you see those crystals, again, when a man always got his shirt off, but he got a whole bunch of trinkets and stuff on, he musty. And I'm saying this because because you don't want to be in your clothes because they smell. So instead of hopping in the shower, instead of cleaning yourself up, he want to hop in front of a camera. You can see there's nobody around him. So what his baby mama said was true. She wasn't lying about that. I could tell he got poor hygiene. Don't like brushing his teeth. But again, these women are procreating with him. And this is what I mean by the lower standards in the black community. The black community has low standards, even when it comes to picking a mate. How in the world does Rashad Jamal, Young Pharaoh, Brother Polite, how do they have children? How are women even dealing with them? I'll tell you why, because most black women already make concessions for black men. They already say he got to go through this. He went up against the system. He up against the white man. They already making excuses. Let's continue.
Y'all be thinking about trying to. I wonder if my nigga, all the guys like, I wonder if my man, if my nigga cheating, and they ass gonna just immediately be able to see his phone in their head. Like, hold on, I thought about that. Now I'm looking at his phone. Is this real? Hold on, I'm going down this shit. I see my name. I see the last message we had. Hold on. So you telling me I can go through this nigga phone in my mind without being where the fuck he at? Y'all niggas gonna be out there abusing y'all shit. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. Niggas gonna be out there abusing they shit. Motherfuckers stealing shit out the bank. Niggas like, oh, before the system, because you know it's gonna kick in, you know, before the system even crash all the way. You know what I'm saying? The more the Kundalini continue to rise. I can see it now. Nigga that teleported into the bank and teleported out. Some niggas done got so advanced with it. Niggas then teleported the money to them. They ain't even have to show up at the bank. Niggas like, man, you know it's another way. Because you know black people, y'all, we gonna always finagle some shit. Well, you know it's
Do y'all hear this, man? Do y'all hear this, man? Do y'all hear this fool? Do y'all hear this, man? This man said black folks finna get some powers to be able to rob the bank. I can't blame Rashad Jamal. I can't blame him. I gotta blame black people. There's no way on God's green earth this man should have this many followers. This man is foolish. What kind of powers are black folks gonna get? What kind of powers? For doing what? What have black people done to earn some divine powers? Please tell me. Please tell me. Black folks is bragging about being gods, but yet still blaming the white man. How do y'all follow these people? This video is entitled The Rise of the Anunnaki Gods. This man can't even put deodorant on. He can't even wash his behind. How are you a god and you stink? Divinity and funky do not go together. Divine and musty do not go together. How in the world are you a god and you stink? How is this possible? Let's continue.
Different way. You know, I know we supposed to meditate for 3 minutes and then think about it and it'll come, but I actually found out if I hit the blunt 3 times, it's a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? All I got to do is, and I can really, you know how.
This man said black folks finna get divine powers and gonna hit the blunt. Let me tell y'all something. When white people was using the N-word with the ER, black folks did better. When white people was openly just saying the Nigger or the Niggra, black folks did better. When white folks was just using the word, black folks got married. Black folks started businesses. Black folks took pride in their community. When white folks was using the N-word, black folks did a whole lot better. Once white folks stopped using the N-word and black folks started using it, look what happened to black folks. Everything went downhill. If you don't believe me, just go look through history. Go look at when white folks were using the word and when black folks started using it. How is it that when white folks was calling y'all the N-word, y'all was achieving great things? But when y'all call each other the N-word, y'all went all the way to the bottom. Explain it to me. See, the problem is, it's not the N-word, it's who's saying it. The problem is, it's not the N-word, it's who's saying it. Let's continue.
I go with us.
Let's go another video.
Rashad Jamal, they gave him 16 fucking years for waking up.
My bad. Not that song again, my bad.
To me that you not with me 10 toes in this shit. Be safe. I got to do my prayers. They tweaking with the live. That ain't what you supposed to be saying if your eyes woke. They trying to silence the voice. That's what you should be thinking. They trying to take our Malcolm X for the second time. That's what you should be thinking. It won't go their way though. But that's what you should be thinking though. This ain't no fucking game. They don't fuck with other people's lives like they fuck with mine.
That's not true, sir. They're not messing with your lives, sir. They're not. At all. They ain't messing with his stuff at all. He ain't saying nothing. What is he saying out of all this gibberish? This man said that black folks gonna get special powers to smoke a blunt and rob the bank. What is he saying that's so profound? What is he saying that got all the elites in an uproar? What is he saying? He don't brush his teeth. He don't bathe. And he got little tissue balls in his butt. What is he saying? If a man don't take a bath, there's no way he's going to be a threat. I'm sorry. If a man doesn't have personal hygiene, it is impossible for him to be a threat to anybody. Let's continue.
That means they are watching me. They just put a fake case on me, and I got the incident report to further prove that not only did my baby mama do it, but we know for sure that the Winder Police Department is in on it. Got the police report, and I'm going live on my backup page. Everybody on, I need y'all to go to Instagram at 6 p.m. I'm going live, address the whole incident report, read the shit out to y'all. I'm gonna screenshot so y'all can see it for y'all fucking self. You let me know. You let me know when y'all read it. In game. And that's why I was just telling y'all about the elders.
Like, and the problem is that, you see, they said that during slavery, black people weren't allowed to read. And I'll be honest with you, what has reading benefited black people? I'm serious. The black folks that read the most are the most insane. Tell me I'm lying. The black folks that read the most, and when I say read, I'm talking about reading all this foolishness. The black folks that read all of this stuff, they're the worst. Black folks read every book but the Bible. But I understand why they didn't want black folks to read. Because with reading, there has to be some kind of character. So if you have somebody getting all this knowledge and information with no character, they're going to become a monster, which is what you see these people doing. These people do all this reading but have no character. His baby mama even said he's a manipulator. His baby mama even said in that video, she said he only dates women with children. Think about that. He only dates women with children. And he's accused of child molestation. Not accused. I'm sorry, he's convicted. Rashad Jamal is convicted. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Let's go to it. So here we have followers of social media spirituality influence accused of 2 murders in Alabama. I am God. Rashad Jamal is currently in prison on charge of molestation and child cruelty. So there are 2 people that were following him accused of murdering someone or some people. Video has no sound. What happened? Why is there no sound? Oh my goodness. So anyway, let me go to his wife, man. So anyway, there's a video. Why was there no sound on the video? That's crazy. Let me go to this one.
It's not true. Once again, they gave him 16 years to serve and 20 years of parole. As of right now, there is no information far as in where he's going to be transferred or anything like that. I don't know yet. I don't know. They had him on 24-hour lockdown. So I haven't been able to really talk to him since yesterday. But like I said, but I wanted you guys to hear from my mouth. I was there from the beginning to the end. So the 40 years is not true. Once again, they gave him 16 years to serve and 20 years of parole. As of right now, there is no information.
And it's sad because these women out here, these black women, don't have a father in their lives, a lot of them. So the void is so huge to where any of these men coming around, imagine a young lady who has father issues, low self-esteem, doesn't really value herself, feels inadequate, feels lost. and then a man comes up to her and tells her she's a god. Just think about this for us. Think about these women who have the lowest self-esteem, the most trauma. A lot of them have been molested and all kind of stuff. The mom competing with them, all this stuff going on, and a man comes up to them and tells them that they are a god. It's almost like taking candy from a baby. And so a lot of these women fall for these men because these men present themselves as righteous men. They present themselves as men they've never even seen before. Like what? They're like, what manner of man is this? He has all this knowledge and information, and he wants to date me. Like it's overwhelming for these women. It's sad. It's sad. Now I got somebody on here on Instagram saying, what's the point of this live to cause more division? And this is why black folks gonna be rounded up in the camp. This right here. Because black people hate the facts, but they despise the truth. Black people actually despise the truth. You don't believe me? Tell somebody black the actual truth and watch them get upset. Watch them get upset. Black people despise the truth. Anybody they look up to, you tell them the truth about them, they despise the truth and they're going to despise you. Well, I don't think he got sentenced for the murder. It was just a molestation. Now, we can all agree on one thing. There's no way you're going to get 16 years and 20 years probation and they don't have any evidence. You don't get convicted of 16 years off of hearsay. I'm sorry. It don't work like that. You're crazy. I don't care what they tell you on TV and the movies. You're not getting 16 years off of hearsay. It ain't gonna happen. When it comes to these child molestation cases, trust me, it's a lot of evidence he was up against. From the baby mom's testimony, from her daughter's testimony, probably previous cases. Everything went into account when it comes to Rashad Jamal. So 16 years, 20 years probation, not off hearsay. I'm sorry. I was in the courtroom and the DA tried to paint me as the mastermind. And I said, all I did was sign the checks. I didn't have the power. I had the position. I didn't have the power. They only put me in a position because I didn't have a record. I was in the position in the company because I didn't have a record. So I was signing the checks, not realizing they only got me there because it makes them look legit. So the DA looking at me like I'm a mastermind. I'm like, man, I ain't no mastermind. Talking about don't snitch. These people set me up. I'm telling. And I told them I'm innocent. I threw myself on the mercy of the court. I'm innocent. The people set me up. I didn't agree to this. Y'all done took these people's money. But you got me signing the checks, though. You got me over the account. I mean, you all crazy. I'm telling. Hey, I didn't do it. They did it. And I'm in court, and I told the judge, listen, I throw myself on the mercy of the court. I'm innocent. I didn't do it. I didn't have any power in the company. Yeah, DA tried to use me as a scapegoat because he wanted a conviction. Man, you crazy. I'm going up against 5 banks. What you talking about? So I know they got to have some evidence. And in my case, they actually had some evidence. But when I spoke to the judge believed me. Forget the DA, the judge believed me. I ain't finna set me up. I ain't take these people's money. Listen, I'm not a thief. I'm not a crook. But anyway, my point is, you're not getting 16 years for no hearsay. That's a lie. Yeah, I set the record straight for real. I ain't even go down for y'all. You crazy. I didn't agree to do no crime with y'all. Let's continue.
First, we have to understand that the melanated people.
Hold on.
Peace to the guys and guys from Planet Kyle. Let y'all know what's going on. So y'all be sure to pull up April 22nd. Okay. We will be at Door 54, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. That's April 22nd. Be sure to pop out to our event, Rashad Jamal Live. Appreciate all the guys and goddesses. Now we rise. One, hit up We As Culture for tickets, sales. We appreciate you. Peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kyle. We look forward to seeing y'all April 22nd. Now we rise. Thank you.
Now he got a bottle of champagne in his hand. I thought he was a god. What happened? What happened to the crystals? Where the Ankh at? Where the pyramids at? Where the sage at? Now you got a bottle of spades in your hand. Where all the woke conscious stuff at? Now we got studs in our shoes, champagne in our hand. I thought we was woke. I thought we was God. What happened? I thought we was from the earth. I thought we was transcending. What happened? Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
In the jungle with the lions with my locks out. The phone got them Glocks out and they might chase a cop down. Move the trenches up so they mix truth with a rock now. And fuck the Pope, Queen Elizabeth and every Rothschild. Sitting in the jungle with the lions with my locks out. The phone got them Glocks out and they might chase a cop down. Move the trenches up so they mix truth with a rock now. And fuck the Pope, Queen Elizabeth and every Rothschild. I'm meditating in the Astros, cruising my chariot. Respected on them city blocks, they love me like a cherry pop. Remember drink.
So y'all didn't know that Rashad Jamal was a rapper. So he's a god. he's a motivational being. Speaker. He's a rapper. He's a father. He's a teacher. All these things. You can always tell when somebody is foolish because they got so many different trades. They say a jack of all trades, master of none. But in the black community, you can do this because nobody vets these people. All you got to say is white people are bad, white people aren't human, black folks are superior, and black folks won't let you in. That's all you got to say. All you got to do is just say white people bad, black people gods. They're going to open their doors for you.
Drinking liquor, selling weed right by the Marriott. When Granny was at church, shit, we brought churches right to Granny house. Fuck your label, fuck your feature. I don't need you for a song, enigma, no translator. So they probably read me wrong. The land yet they patrolling, they got hit.
So somebody said making false claims after watching a couple of short 2-minute videos ain't the truth. So Rashad Jamal has hours upon hours of content. So this is years in the making. This ain't just 2 minutes. This is years in the making. He's been foolish and reckless 1,000 times. Matter of fact, let me go to one. Let me go to one right now since you want to run your mouth. I see you a fan. Let me go and shut you up real quick. I'm gonna go and shut your mouth right now. I'm gonna go and shut your little hotepish mouth right now. Let me shut your hotep mouth right now. Right now. Let me shut him up right now. Let me shut your mouth so you can hear it. So you can hear it from the horse's mouth. See, what I do is I let y'all hear the people talking crazy. Because what they'll do is they'll say, well, Blanche is hating, Blanche is this, Blanche a coon, Blanche. So I let the horse tell you. And then I watch y'all squirm like little rats to justify what they're doing. But I'll let the horse tell you.
Internet was saying about your old goofy ass nigga.
You a bitch. You a bitch, nigga. I know a bitch when I see one. You a bitch. And you pick it. I don't pick and choose my battles. I fight battles that I.
Now, this is Rashad Jamal and Young Pharaoh both showing their true colors. This is Rashad Jamal and Young Pharaoh, the gods, both showing their true colors. Now let's see how divine they act when there's a conflict. Now the heathen just said, I don't know who Rashad Jamal is, but the man has hours of content on social media. Like, what you mean I don't know who he is? The world knows who he is. Why he's in doing 16 years? Because the world knows. But let's get to it, though. Let's get to it.
That I might not even be able to win. Because if it choose me, I'ma choose it.
When it comes to Rashad Jamal, nigga, ain't no bitch in me, boy. If I ever had an issue with your whole ass, I would have told you. And now what I do is fuck you, nigga. You see me in traffic, nigga, do what you gotta do. Fuck out of here, because on my end, you the ops now.
Here's an update. Today, Young Pharaoh tagged Rashad Jamal in an Instagram story. Let's watch the clip.
I am Rashad Jamal. You started beef with me on the internet, and you threatened my family for clout. Apologize right now, or you a play. Now, and I'm not playing with you. I'll blow your fucking brains out.
I'll snap your motherfucking neck with my bare hands, nigga.
You threatened my family. I'm not playing with you. I don't know you like that. Apologize. Or when I see you, have your fucking gun. Don't ever threaten my kids. Got me fucked up.
I'm killing kids, they kids and all, nigga. Then you bitch ass niggas want to get on my life. He just said, you got that right, I'm gonna kill the kids, nigga.
So you just heard Rashad Jamal say he would kill the kids. Then he doubled down and said, you're right, I'm gonna kill. So again, I don't have to get deep. Let's play one more time. Play it one more time.
Have your fucking gun. Don't ever threaten my kids. Got me fucked up.
I'm killing kids, they kids and all, nigga. Then you bitch ass niggas want to get on my life. He just said, you got that right, I'm gonna kill the kids, nigga. It's war, nigga.
So again, he just said when it's war, he's going to kill innocent children. So now you can understand how he's locked up for 16 years for child molestation. He don't care about the children. There's no way a righteous man can say he would kill innocent children. But you all want to get mad at me and not Rashad Jamal. This is why y'all going to be in a camp somewhere. This is why y'all going to be in a camp somewhere singing We Shall Overcome. Y'all going to be in a camp somewhere singing We Shall Overcome because y'all don't want to be accountable. Most y'all just as decadent and wicked as these folks y'all following. I have no sympathy and no remorse. Let's hear it one more time for the people in the back, what he said about the children.
Kids and all, nigga. Then you.
But when I see you, have your fucking gun. Don't ever threaten my kids. Got me fucked up.
I'm killing kids, they kids and all, nigga. Then you bitch ass niggas want to get on my life. He just said, you got that right, I'm gonna kill the kids, nigga. It's war, nigga.
So again, when I'm talking about people, it's not personal at all. If you dare say you are leading black people, I'm going to hold you accountable because nobody in their right mind would sign up to lead black people. God had to make Moses do it. Moses didn't want to do it. Nobody signs up to lead black people. It is a suicide mission, as we all know. So anybody saying they want to lead black people, I know they're crooked. Because nobody with any morals or character or sense says, I sign up to lead black people. It's a suicide mission. There's no way you say that and you plan to do good. It's impossible. Because the moment you hold black folks accountable is the moment they're going to reject you. So the person was on here talking. He said I wasn't going to shut him up, but he stopped typing though. He stopped typing. So again, this ain't personal for me. I know y'all heathens. And y'all are decadent. And y'all have poor hygiene. I know this. Because y'all follow somebody with poor hygiene. Let's continue. Let's continue. And again, I don't feel sorry for y'all because you all know right from wrong. I don't feel sorry for you all at all. Kenya said, Moses said, send my brother. I know, because listen, because Moses knows it's an almost impossible task. You can't lead black folks. They ain't going to let you. Think about this. The children of Israel was in quote unquote bondage. Bondage. They got free. Hold on. They saw all kind of miracles. They got confirmation that God was real. They saw the Red Sea part. They left with the Pharaoh's gold. They left rich. They saw the Red Sea part. They saw Pharaoh's army get swallowed up. They saw all the miraculous things of God. And the moment they touched foot on the other side of that Red Sea, they chose decadence. You can't lead black people. And God knew it. That's why the Messiah had to come for everybody. It was just y'all job to bring the rest of the world to God, and y'all didn't. Y'all said y'all was chosen, but you never asked, what are we chosen for? Y'all say y'all the tribe of Judah, but Judah means praise, and y'all don't praise God. Y'all praise Beyonce. Y'all praise Jay-Z. Y'all praise Cardi B. Y'all praise Meg Thee Stallion. Y'all praise these rappers. Y'all praise these entertainers. Y'all praise these celebrities. Y'all praise Joe Biden. Y'all praise Kamala Harris. Y'all praise Barack Obama. Y'all praise everybody but God. The irony is, you gonna worship. It is your God-given human nature to worship. You gonna worship something. So you ain't worshiping God, you gonna worship Satan. And if you worshiping yourself, it's Satan. You worshiping the world, it's Satan. So again, you can't lead black people. Many have tried, all have failed, every last one of them. The Nation of Islam only seems like they're leading black folk, but guess what? That's under duress, under a dictatorship. You got to wear them suits. You got to sell them bean pies. It's under duress. You got to be out with 100 degrees selling bean pies and fruit cups and them final calls that nobody buys. Everything is digital, but they got the final call newspaper. I don't know how they still printing them. You can't lead black people. So if you ain't got a suit for them to wear and something to sell on the street corner, you ain't finna lead them. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And imprison me for nothing I didn't do so that my people can't hear me speak no more. and then build a bunch of fake. I get it. I'm too smart for that. So look, that lets me know that my time might be up here. Maybe I've done my job on this planet, y'all. That's how I feel. Maybe I've done my job, y'all. Imagine waking up for like any second, police can run your house for some shit you ain't do.
This man is lying to y'all. He got y'all believing that he is getting hounded by the feds for speaking truth. What truth is he speaking? The Hotep community is all over social media. It's 1,000 people calling themselves gods. It's it's millions of black folks calling themselves gods, saying they're the chosen people, saying they're Anunnaki. It's millions of this. It's crystals everywhere. It's sage everywhere. It's esoterics. It's chakras. This stuff ain't nothing new. Over in China right now, they're changing the Bible in China. They're not changing stuff dealing with crystals or sage. They're in China not changing the esoteric sciences. They're changing the Bible. They're over in China right now changing the Bible. Not how the chakras line up, not the stars, not the Anunnaki, the Bible. They said the number one threat to America was the evangelical white male, not the Rashad Jamals or Umar Johnsons and Brother Polites. They said the white evangelical Christian male is the number one threat to America, not y'all woke hoteps. So again, what y'all are saying is laughable and foolish. You don't even wash your behind. There is nobody on the Fed watch list with poor hygiene. I can guarantee that. I can guarantee there's nobody the Feds are watching that got poor hygiene. I guarantee they don't. Because anybody with some sense is going to wash their behind and brush their teeth. And y'all women sitting up here kissing these dudes in the mouth, having children with them. Oh, let's continue.
You want to arrest me and imprison me for nothing I didn't do so that my people can't hear me speak no more and then build a bunch of fake. I get it. I'm too smart for that. So look, that lets me know that my time might be up here. Maybe I've done my job on this planet, y'all. That's how I feel. Maybe I've done my job, y'all. Imagine waking up for like any second, police can run your house for some shit you ain't do. You got to think that's my position I'm in. That's my position. And ain't nobody, and I'm famous now. Everybody know me. Ain't nobody picking my story up. Ain't nobody like, damn, hold on, we need to look into that because it shouldn't be that easy to just say something and then you want a motherfucker to go sit in jail for what somebody just said.
Again, ain't nobody doing 16 years off no hearsay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And what he's not telling you is that this stuff been going on. He ain't told y'all. Because that child had to cooperate in this story too. There's a case on this. That child, so it ain't just the baby mama can't just go to court and say he did it. No, the child has to corroborate what is being said too. So again, he's lying to y'all. The feds ain't after him. He's a sexual deviant like all the other black leaders out there. They sexual deviants because that demon of lust, you can't be held accountable.
It shouldn't be like that. That's too easy. That's too easy. Y'all ain't finna play them games. First off, I'm already traumatized from jail. I already did gave the system 6 years of my life. You see what I'm saying? You want to arrest me and imprison?
He got a prior conviction. He already did prison time for what? So again, Rashad Jamal tricked y'all. But he only tricked y'all because y'all choose compromised leadership. Y'all don't choose righteous leadership. You choose leadership that won't hold you accountable. And how they all get into the door is they all say white folks are bad and y'all open the door for them. I don't feel sorry for you all. Because in your life, the only folks that doing y'all wrong is folks who look just like you. Starting with your family and then extending to your friends and your community. In my neighborhood, when our house got broken into, who you think broke in our house? Some white folks? Yeah, right. Somebody we probably knew. Who stole my mom's security light? Some white people? No. Some folk we probably knew. Who was selling dope in the community? Some white people? No. It wasn't nobody in our neighborhood, terrorized neighborhood, but some black folks. But some black folks. Thank you, Jahan, for the super sticker. Right, Jahan. Thank you. Thank you. Let's listen to a commentator comment on Brother Polite. I'm sorry, Brother Polite. Rashad Jamal. I had oh, my bad. Whew. Got it right here. Now I'm gonna tell you what she said. She said what I said. She said what I said.
Information that they bring to like us to it, but they ain't make this shit up. They are things like word for word verbatim. Okay, they might have put a little bit of their own seasoning to it and a little bit of their own sauce to it, but they ain't make this shit up. They are not the inventors. They are not the. They might not have said these things. This nigga ain't taught nothing new. This has said that was not said before. It's nothing new under what previous speakers have said, because that's all they're doing. On 2010, 2011, this was a way long time ago, way back. But listen, before we even heard of a Rashad Jamal, okay? I don't even think my brother Young Pharaoh was out around that time. Probably even further back than that, maybe 2008, 2009-ish, when I was pregnant with my first daughter. I was watching 13 Son. And a couple of other more people with it. It has been so many people that have came and paved the way for a Nature Boy, for Rashad Jamal, and for all these people, for them to be able to come and plagiarize what previous speakers have said, because that's all they're doing. They're just plagiarizing certain things that other people have said. None of the stuff that they have taught is original information. Trust me.
None of the stuff they talk about is original. So this notion that they're saying something that wants the government to be, the government wants to shut down, is foolish. Now, you won't hear Jeremiah, Divine Warrior, explain to me why he said he wanted to kill children. Jeremiah, you skipped out when he was talking about killing children, so now you back. Tell me why he said he wanted to kill the children. I want to hear your excuse. I want to hear the righteous black man's excuse on why this man wanted to kill children. Go ahead and tell me. Now, he's in prison right now for child molestation, but we got him on camera saying he wanted to kill children. So I want you to tell me why he said it. Give me the divine interpretation. Does killing children mean he wanted to align his chakras? Does it mean he wanted to ascend higher? Tell me what he meant by he wanted to kill the children and double down and say he wanted to kill them. Tell me. Jeremiah, Divine Warrior. And listen, these folks have the most beautiful names, don't they? Jeremiah, the Divine Warrior. Ain't nothing divine about him. Just as foolish as he could be. Just as decadent and foolish as he want to be. Hey, Jeremiah, divine warrior. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. Explain to me why he said he wanted to kill the children. I'm waiting for you. I'm sorry, I was looking something up, y'all. I was looking up. Well, I see it right here. It's Motherboard. An online prophet claims to be God. His followers getting arrested. Well, if you follow Rashad Jamal, you pretty fool. You probably do anything. But yeah. Now look now. Now look what the grown man said. Now look. The grown man said, I don't agree with him saying that, but I follow everything else. As if him saying he gonna kill the children ain't a reflection of his character. Dear black people, y'all are not gods. This man don't brush his teeth. He don't wash his behind, and he's musty. There's no way on God's green earth he's a god. He got toilet balls in his butt. He's not a god. If he was a god, why is he doing 16 years in prison? All the guys I know got special powers. Zeus. That lady with the 8 arms over there in India. Them guys got special powers. Why is that when black folks are gods, they limited? Explain it to me. Explain it to me. Now listen, this man just said, why are you so stuck on the messenger? Because the messenger's character determines the intent of the message. You heathen. I told y'all most black men are not fit to lead. They are filled with excuses. Now imagine, ladies, you dating a guy and you come into the room and he's listening to Rashad Jamal. He's listening to a guy that's in prison for child molestation, that's on camera saying he want to kill the children, and is musty and don't brush his teeth and got toilet balls in his butt. Now imagine you catch that man doing that. You done put your hopes and faith in this man, and his idol is Jamal Rashad. A man that got enough decency to brush his teeth. Most black men aren't fit to lead because most black men have an excuse. It's the white man's fault. Dear black men, you're not a god. You're not a king. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you were, you wouldn't be crying about the white man. If you were really a god, then you wouldn't be crying about the white man. Y'all can't fly. Y'all can't shoot laser beams out your eyes. Y'all can't make objects move. We got a whole bunch of comic book filled with superheroes that can do all kind of great stuff. We got Magneto. We got Superman. We got the Incredible Hulk. We got the Flash. We got Captain Marvel. We got Shazam. We got all kind of superheroes with powers. But when it comes to black folks, they gods with no powers. This is crazy to me. Y'all don't think it's strange that everything that Jamal Rashad said was true, or Rashad Jamal said was true, but he's serving 16 years in prison? And y'all want me to believe it's because of what he was saying, but everything he said has been said before and it's said every day on social media. Everything Rashad Jamal says is said every single day on social media. Why is he so special? What? Because he was the most funky? He was the most musty? Do you want to see him cutting up in the Publix? Hold on. Let me go to him cutting up in. So listen now. I'll go to it. Let me go to it so y'all can see it. I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to hold on. Let me finish this first, and then we're gonna see Rashad Jamal in the Publix grocery store cutting up. Let's continue. Oh shoot. Why you always talk about Rashad Jamal? Why you calling him musty? You don't know if he have a condition why he musty. Black man. Why you always Rashad? I mean, I don't agree with him killing kids, but everything else he said was true. We all gods. Boy, y'all so funny to me, boy.
I know I've been around for a long time. There's nothing that Rashad Jamal has said or Nature Boy has said that was not said before. It's nothing new under the sun. So all these people that are idolizing him, talking about some, oh, we gotta go break him out of jail and all this weird shit. Like, this nigga ain't make up nothing new. This nigga ain't said nothing new. This nigga ain't taught nothing new. This nigga sat around, watched a bunch of videos and just memorized it and reworded it. That's called plagiarism. When you're copying someone else's work, okay, now they might not have said it now. They might not have said these things like word for word verbatim. Okay, they might have put a little bit of their own seasoning to it and a little bit of their own sauce to it, but they ain't make this shit up. They are not the inventors. They are not the authors of this information that they bring into, like, what? All you gotta do is listen to these people. Listen to Rashad Jamal. Listen to goddamn Nature Boy. Listen to 13 Son. Listen to Flubber. It's just so many. I can keep naming them. It's just so many people that me personally that I've listened to when I was in that information that said all this shit that they have been saying. So the point of me saying all that is to make this point. He's not locked up because of any information he was bringing to the people. He's not locked up for speaking against the goddamn system, because why Flubber ain't locked up? Why 13 Son ain't locked up? Why all the people that paved the way for them to come and say the same exact shit ain't locked up? So this ain't really got nothing to do with what he's saying, like he's bringing some goddamn top secret classified information, okay?
And this young lady is saying this stuff right on the money. Like, these people aren't saying anything that's new. It's not new information. It's being said all the time. Now, one of these heathens on here said he got more influence than you all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Black people following someone isn't a sign of respect or honor. The folks that black people follow are the most unrighteous and wicked people on the planet. Black folks voted for Joe Biden. Black folks love Barack Obama. Black folks love Malachi York. Like, so black people following somebody isn't a good thing, because black people always choose compromised leadership. Always. Black folks do not choose. Black folks still defending Elijah Muhammad. All the truth there, all the facts. Black folks still defending Elijah Muhammad. So again, somebody being popular with black folks love Beyonce. Beyonce casting spells at concerts. Black folks love Beyonce. Black folks love Travis Scott. He putting the high beams on people getting heart attacks. Like, so again, black people following somebody is not a good thing. It's not. Black folks following Trump is not a good thing. It's just not. Trump was a lot better off when black folks calling him racist. Once you see black folks celebrating Trump, it's a wrap. Because black folks choose wickedness. So again, you telling me that he's popular among black folks is laughable. It's laughable. This man is serving 16 years in prison for child molestation. but he's popular among black people. Malachi York had the largest child molestation case in the history of the United States. He's serving 125 years and y'all still defending him. So black folks liking somebody or following somebody or agreeing with somebody, 9.9 out of 10 means that person is wicked. You can't tell me a person that black folks follow in mass that's good. You can't name one. You can't name anybody that black folks follow in mass that is a righteous person. You can't name them. So again, black folks following somebody don't mean anything but that that person is wicked. That's all. That's all. But again, you all, it's not women defending this, what I'm saying. It's grown black men on here defending Jamal Rashad after he said, I'm going to kill your children. This is black men. And y'all think that black men gonna start a revolution? Huh. Yeah, right. Right. Jamal Bryant. That's who black folks follow.
I feel like the only way we're gonna get information like that is if it comes from some goddamn interdimensional extraterrestrial goddamn beings that's gonna give us humans on Earth some information that we ain't ever seen or heard before. That's the only way we get something new. Possibly. Okay. Now the reason why they're saying that he's locked up, this whole little charge and him being locked up in the beginning was because of some child M-word allegations that came up against him. Okay, so obviously they found his ass guilty and they gave his ass 16 years for that child M-word allegation. Okay, now we're gonna dig a little bit deeper. Okay, we're gonna dig a little bit. First of all, let me say this. I don't know Rashad Jamal. The nigga say he's from Chicago. Nobody ever heard of a Rashad Jamal until he came online. Like, what high school you went to? Who know you? As far as I'm concerned, he's an Asian from overseas, some goddamn where shit. As far as I know, shit, he goddamn could be an extraterrestrial. Okay, since that's what he like to talk about. But anyway, let's really get.
Well, that's enough. That young lady's name is, let me go back to her page so I can give her a shout out. Her name is Soul Supernatural AOC. That's her page. I just watched this video, some of it. But that's her page, Soul Supernatural AOC. I just liked how she contextualized why Rashad Jamal is in prison. It's not because of the feds trying to get him because he's speaking some enlightened truth. It's because he molested a child. Anyway, but I kind of want to get on Brother Polite real quick because I don't want to spend all my time on this brother right here. I may have to do a part 2. But I might have one more video because I want you all to see. And keep in mind, he was constantly talking about the Bible.
Hard work, the mixtape. Shout out DJ Mustard Roddy Rich, man. What it do, man? I fucks with this ballin' joint. Man, it's time to exit the gym, though. It's been great. But before we leave, man, this last workout, some chest workout, man. Let's get it off our chest. Let's get these reps started. Let's go. We grew up in that sewer with rats, roaches, and robbers. Never saw a door, but America wanna knock us. Cut your stems down when they see that you tryna blossom. Do it for the fam, gotta put them on like a condom. He lying if he say that he a king, Mufasa. I can feel the money, it's running out through my chakras. Try and rob me, chopper start busting like a child. They dread when I'm locked in this booth, no roster. I been hot since we was putting freshmen in a locker. So fuck you and your mama like your papa. Squad full of bricks, folks walk a flockers. Chirac, yeah, I gotcha. I'm in the booth right now with my vest on. Glock 17, 32 Teflon.
Now, he said he's a god. He says he's an alien. He says he's divine, but when he rapping about killing. He said he's a god. He says he's divine, but he rapping about killing. Which one is it? He got the doors up on the BMW, riding around the parking lot. So my question is, which one is it? Is he an alien or divine, or is he a street rapper? Which one is it? Let's continue.
Bed frame with my name, just slept on. Air mattress, granny floor that we slept on. I'm still growing, they have yet to hear my best song. Just for them orphans spending Christmas in a group home. It's a whole lot of haters, I'ma prove wrong. The marathon continues, tell them keep his shoes on. For them strippers who really don't wanna shake nothing, but rent due, so shorty gon' have to shake something. Gon' shake the industry up, earthquake coming. And beefing on the internet, just a case coming. I show love when they winning, I don't hate nothing. Cause every dog got they motherfucking day coming. Real talk. To you, they just strippers on a pole that you're lusting. I rob people, sold drugs, so how could I judge them? 86 coupe, matte paint, all custard. Riding in a rich, we ballin', no mustard. About to take off like.
Do he sound like he's divine? I'm serious. I mean, he's online telling y'all that y'all the gods, but then he's rapping all this decadence and destruction. So now we got him on camera saying he gonna kill your kids. He gonna shoot the block up. I'm just asking, is this your king? Is this your king? The same guy that said he's an alien, the same guy that said he's divine, the same guy rapping about all the stuff these other folks rap about. He's rapping about the same stuff the system is promoting. The same stuff the system is promoting, the system that want to take him down, he rap about the same thing.
Your baby daddy rapper. It's pain in my rhymes, I put that on Buster. Now let's toast new year, new weekend. Into President Donald Trump's impeachment, yeah. You guys have been great, but right now it's time for us to exit the gym. I need you guys to know that we worked out some cardio. We got some things off our chest. We ran a little bit, got our wind up, got our heart rate pumping, man. You know, anytime you're trying to be great, it takes a lot of hard work. And I know it's rumors of wars and things like that right now, but I need y'all to stay focused. Whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, you can achieve it with hard work. With that being said, hard work too on the motherfucker way. Y'all know the EP dropping summer 2020, man. Real overrated, that's the team. That's the movement, 1100. Yeah.
The movement G said he got some real mortal bars. He said they ain't divine bars. They very, very, very human and pedestrian. Right. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? Now, I'm gonna show y'all. Here we go. Here we go.
Like I just got out the pen. I buy a brick and I go get it in. I had to boss up for a check.
This is Rashad Jamal. He got the money. He got to stack some
money. All day
and night with the money. He divine, though.
Like I just got out the pen. I buy a brick and I go get it in.
Now y'all say he been cloned.
I had to boss up for a check.
He ain't been cloned.
I had to trap all day and night.
You hear him talking about selling dope?
Like I just got out the pen. I buy a brick and I go get it in.
So my question is, how are we separating all of this from his message? He got the money in his hand like the rest of these rappers. He talking about trapping. This ain't his song, but he talking about trapping. And instead of y'all saying he's a fraud, y'all saying he been cloned. Instead of y'all saying that he's a fraud, y'all are saying he's been cloned. This is how decadent y'all are. This is how decadent you all are. Instead of y'all just saying, you know what, he's not a good person, y'all say he's been cloned to justify his behavior. And I'm telling you, this is who Jamal is. Jamal wants to be a famous rapper. That's all. He wants to be in the limelight. He even said it. I'm famous now. He wants to be seen. He wants to be famous. That's all.
I had to boss up for a check.
I had to stop on in the net. I had to go and get a couple stripes.
I had to trap all day and night.
I remember them cold nights.
I hit her like I just got out the pen. I buy a brick and I go get it in.
Yes, that's all. He ain't been cloned.
I had to boss up for a check.
He ain't been cloned, y'all. He ain't been cloned. He ain't been cloned. It's who he really is. That's all. That's who he is. Now let me try to find. Hold on. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show y'all the real Rashad Jamal when nobody's looking. I'm gonna show you him in public. Now listen. Now here go. Listen, another black man. He said Donald Trump is not a good person, but also told America the truth. So what are you saying? I never heard Donald Trump say he wanted to kill children. I can only judge Donald Trump by what I've seen and what he said. He hasn't said the stuff Rashad has said. Y'all can speculate about what Trump has said. I can only go by what he said and what I've seen. I'm not basing my Rashad Jamal comments on hearsay. I'm basing it off what he said himself. So Trump never said he wanted to kill the kids. I'm sorry, he never said it. So you try somebody else. The movement, they on here defending him. When I played the video of him saying he wanted to kill the kids, they shut up. Then they came back when I stopped playing it. And then when I showed them about him rapping about shooting and spinning the block, they shut up. Now they back again. They some cowards. Let's continue. Now this is Rashad Jamal in Publix. He's in Publix, a grocery store. Now, I didn't know he was this short, but it makes sense. Nothing against him being short, but I can tell you got like a Napoleon complex. But let's continue. I want y'all to see him now. Now the title says Revolutionist Rashad Jamal goes off about racism at Publix in Fayetteville. Now, I done been to Publix 1,000 times, never experienced racism. Matter of fact, when you go to a Publix, most of the staff probably gonna be black. The manager. So even here, you talking to somebody black, even in the video. Let's continue.
Hey, shit, don't be a happy. Don't tell me shit. They think your ass over here to be a happy. Turn me down. I ain't trying to hear shit. I ain't this ain't book up. Why y'all got a black person say something? I'm trying to.
Now he's cussing a woman out. Now they say racism, right? But it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 people standing in front of him. 3 of them are black. 3 of them are black. Racism, though. So he cussing out a black woman. Let me. I'm rewinding for y'all in the back of the class. He is cursing out a black woman that's older than him. He still got a good message though, right? Well, when Trump called the countries an S-hole, he was 100% correct. Y'all over here complaining about America, but your country is trash. I agree with him. If your country is trash and you come over talking crazy, I'm going to say the same thing. Go back to your S-hole country. We got to give it context. People come to this country and they talk bad about America, but your country's in shambles. So I'm going to say the same thing. Go back. Okay, I didn't think so. We're going to give it context.
Hey, shit, don't believe a happy way. Don't serve me shit. They think your ass over here to be a happy way. Calm me down. I ain't trying to hear shit. I ain't this ain't book up. Why y'all got a black person taking up here? I'm trying to you a happy way. Well, ask you to leave. Because you can't stop. Hey, I'm a soul spirit. You're not over this shit. You a happy. You a happy supposed to act. Because I'm speaking the truth, you're speaking up for that. Fuck out of here. You're speaking up for public. Mark Jeffy Jackson ass bitch. You're speaking up for public. I'm on public's ass.
So he's cussing at the black woman, putting his finger in the now there's two men standing there. It's the white man standing there, the black man in the back, black woman. He putting all his anger. The white man is standing there now. The white man is standing there. All his energy and anger is towards the black woman. He done called her the B word, said F you, putting his finger in her face, but the white man standing there. Now the white man said, I'm gonna ask you to leave. He went back to the black woman. So I'm gonna ask y'all again, are we excusing this? Now the white man is there. Now the white man is bad. The white man ain't human. The white man's an animal. All the stuff he didn't say about white folks, they lower vibrational, they mix with 4 animals. So when the white man is telling him to leave, why is he mad at the black woman? I need you to explain it to me. Where are my Hotep defenders at? Where are my Hotep defenders? He got all this energy for this black woman. She ain't raised her voice one time. The white man is standing there telling him to leave, but he mad at the black woman. So why he cussing the black woman out, but not the white man? Let's continue.
Knock your ass out. I'm touching you. Motherfuckers scared of the police. Ain't nobody scared of the police. They got guns, we got guns. It's all fucking land, like I said.
So I want y'all to keep in mind that the divine God, Anunnaki, esoteric, ancient deity himself, Rashad Jamal, has a mask on. So I need these Hotep followers of his to explain to me, why is Rashad Jamal walking around with a mask on? Explain it to me. I need you all to explain why Rashad Jamal is wearing a mask in the store. If he's a god, why does he have a mask on? Jamal Rashad is a god, but he's wearing a mask. Explain to me, the white man ain't got a mask on, but Jamal got a mask on. Explain it to me. The white man don't have a mask on. Rashad Jamal got a mask on. Explain it to me. I need the two hoteps in here defending him to explain it. I need the hotep protectors. Hector the hotep protector. I need the Hector the hotep protectors. I need y'all to explain to me why Rashad Jamal is wearing a mask and he's so conscious. No. I don't want to hear blast. We can't say it. No. There's some people in here calling me a coon, saying I'm hating on them, all this, I'm jealous, all this stuff. So I need y'all to explain why the mighty God named Rashad Jamal has a mask on. Now I'm wondering if he got the jab too. Does he have the jab? Don't tell me Rashad Jamal got the jab. Don't tell me that Rashad Jamal got that jab. Because he got the mask on. Y'all mean to tell me that your mighty hero got the jab? Let's continue.
Come in here acting like you a fuck. You a fucking racist ass white motherfucker. They cannot relate to our struggle. None of you white motherfuckers can relate to our struggle. Y'all can't relate to our struggle as black people.
What's wrong?
This man said, none of y'all white people can relate to our struggle. Now, he said he was going to knock the white man out, but now you ask the white man for sympathy. I told y'all 9.9 times out of 10, the black man is not fit to lead. He just said, don't walk behind me, I'm going to knock you out. Now he's saying, y'all don't understand our struggle. I can't make this up. I done just captured him in his rawest form. Musty in the grocery store. Disturbing the customers because you stink. Your teeth ain't brushed. You walking around musty, it's hot. You got a mask on. And you in Publix cutting up. You cussing the black woman out. Putting your hands in her face. Calling out her name. Very ungodlike behavior. And then you go from saying, I'm going to knock you out to y'all don't understand our struggle. If a man has an excuse, he's not fit to lead.
All right.
All right, man, y'all took money. We got to be a paper child. They in the house. Take up for it.
He said, this is our land you took from us. He talking to the manager at a grocery store. Listen, this is how lost black people are. He ain't talking to Joe Biden. He ain't talking to Bill Gates. He ain't talking to Klaus Schwab. He ain't talking to Elon Musk. He ain't talking to the Rothschilds. He ain't talking to the Medici. He talking to the manager at Publix. His soapbox and spiel is to the manager of a grocery store. He's telling the manager the plight of black people. And y'all want to convince me that the black man ain't weak. Y'all, this man went from saying, I'm going to knock you out to saying, y'all took our land. How low can you go? How low can a man stoop? You complaining to the white, all you see is a white man and you automatically think he's oppressing you. But you a God. Hector the Hotep protector, where are you? Hector the Hotep Protector, where are you? Thank you, Vintage Goods 1551 Willie, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I need my people to show up for me. Where are the Hotep Protectors? I just worry about myself is what all I be saying, my brother. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, y'all. Instead of him saying, I was wrong about Rashad Jamal, I was wrong. Instead of him just saying he's not a good person, instead of him just saying he's a fraud, he still got to save face and say, I'm worrying about myself. So before you was judging me, but now when the truth comes out, now you're worrying about yourself. Cowards. It's cowardly. It's cowardly. This man had the white man standing there and the black woman standing there, and he chose to cuss the black woman out. The white man's the manager. He chose to cuss the black woman out. Then he said, I'm going to knock you out if you touch me. And now he telling y'all took our land. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You judged me when you said what he says is truth, and it's not truth. There's no way a man can be online telling y'all that he's a god and then cop and please with the white man in public. Big pun, because it's Publix. So you did speak against me. Because I'm telling you something, proving it with facts, and you're saying what he's saying is true and it's not. He's lying. Online, he's a god. In person, he's crying and complaining. There you go again, do the research. I ain't got to research. I got the man talking in the flesh. I don't have to research. He's talking. I don't believe what he says. You can't tell me you're going to kill a man's children and then tell me you a God. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. All of it's a lie. Everything he said is a lie. Everything I heard him say is a lie. You ain't a God. He ain't a God. So that's a lie. He's not a God. It's a lie. So the first bold statement he made was he's a God. That's a lie. I ain't got to go no further. I just watched this man in front of the white man cuss the black woman out. Come on, man. Let's continue.
Y'all got 30 days. 30 days. Right. The black people rise to back up, nigga. Like I said, y'all got 2 days.
He said, y'all got 30 days. 30 days to do what? Rashad Jamal is a liar. This was the perfect opportunity to show his powers on aisle 7 in the grocery store, but he didn't. This was the perfect time to put all that talking to use in the grocery store. How did the primitive white man make him leave the store? How did the primitive white man make the God leave the grocery store? No one can answer that question. I keep telling you all, he's a fraud. you're watching low vibrational videos, never knew he made this, because this is who he is. The Bible says that a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. That means if the tree is bad, I don't care how the message sounds, it's bad. So if Rashad Jamal has poor character, his message is already flawed because the intent behind what he's saying isn't righteous. He isn't righteous. Let me finish the video. Oh, it's finished. I'm sorry. So again, folks get mad at me, but I go to the source. And again, I don't have anything personal against. You can order the I'm Not Black, I Ain't Black, I'm Free shirt from my website. I can put it in the chat right now. But yeah, you can get the shirt. By all means, buy the shirt. But I put it in the chat. But yeah. So again, it's not personal against Rashad, but I know he's a fraud. He don't have any character. And again, if you're leading black people, you're not gonna have any character, because character will make you say, "I'm not fooling with them." Let's continue. So let me see if I can. So I found another guy on here, put you in the same mind of Rashad. Okay, so I'm gonna play this real quick, and then I want you to see his other video. This guy right here, another Hotep leader. He said he's the return of Christ. Another blasphemous Hotep leader, but let's listen to his story.
Bond today in DeKalb County. New tonight, an accused cult leader denied bond today in DeKalb County as he faces charges of rape and false imprisonment, too.
Police say Eligio Bishop and his followers that they have taken over a home just outside Decatur. But the allegations against him and his group go far beyond that. We have team coverage tonight, starting with Joe Ripley live at the DeKalb County Police Department.
Yeah, good evening, Jeff and Chiba. And it was earlier today when we saw Eligio Bishop appear before a judge for the first time since being arrested earlier this week at that DeKalb County home on charges of rape, false imprisonment, as well as a host of other charges. Police say they were tipped off from Bishop's social media posts. I'll show you a picture of that house now. Police arrested him here at this home in the neighborhood in DeKalb County. I spoke with a member of Carbon Nation. This is the group that Bishop heads. He calls himself, this member, Captain Ace. Ace says the group has millions of followers worldwide and focuses on leading a life of principles and morals. Ace says,
do y'all see this? Do y'all see this food? Do y'all see this? Y'all can't see it on Instagram, but they on here doing this to the eye. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Look at this. Look at this. They got a picture of him on the table. They got their circle on their eyes like this. The women doing this. They holding the banner up. They holding not the bloodstained banner. They holding the banner up. Look at this. Nature Boy. Nature Boy, aka Captain Ace, aka the second coming of Christ, the return of Christ. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Says 14 people stay at that home, themselves as Bishop's disciples. He has been with the group about 4 years, says he met Bishop through social media, and tells me Bishop's posts resonated with him. Ace refers to his leader as, quote, God, and denied the allegations he faces, calling his leader's arrest one of the most troubling experiences he's ever had.
In my mind, he's not locked up. In my mind, I keep the thought frequency that he is free. And because I know that where my attention goes, that's where my reality will support.
You hear the word cult. Obviously, in this day and age, you definitely want to do research as to what is going on.
That is.
What grown man is following a grown man like that? He had to be getting touched. The kind of submission you see that man under, he got to be getting touched. These are grown men following this dude, living on it. Like, this is crazy. What grown man is going to follow a grown man like that? This is sick. Let's continue. Goodness.
Patrick Henderson, a father, you can tell just from his comments, he's very disturbed, concerned by these allegations, as well as this group living down the street from him. He says if you see anything suspicious in your neighborhood, make sure you do your research and report it if it rises to that level of criminality. As for Bishop, he's going to remain in the DeKalb County Jail until Superior Court sets a new court date for him.
All right, Joe. And before Bishop's arrest this week, we uncovered the alleged cult leader had a long history of problems with the law, and he has a big following on social media. Investigator Andy Parati joins us now with more.
Hey, Sheba, he calls himself Bishop, Nature Boy, Christ. Those are just some of the aliases he's used over the past few years, all linked to his religious group with a history of problems in multiple countries.
He thinks he's not locked up, but we are in a state of hell.
This is video of 38-year-old Eligio Bishop posted on his YouTube channel, The 3 God TV. It has more than 90,000 subscribers, where he regularly refers to himself as the Messiah and the Christ.
I'm the return of Christ.
He's lived in Georgia on and off since at least 2006 and is a former licensed barber. For years, social media posts and news reports show he and his followers bounced around South America, including Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Panama.
Now, this is the same guy that said, obviously, sexual deviant, multiple women, multiple children, but he said that he has intercourse with his women in front of his children. And he said he lets his child touch his after he's done having intercourse with the woman. I'm going to tell you again so you can hear me clearly. This is the same guy that said he has intercourse in front of his children, his young children. And when he gets done, he allows the children to touch his member. This is documented. This is what he said. Now, remember earlier I said all these black leaders are sexual deviants. Because if you cannot be held accountable, you're going to be working for Satan. I go a step further. I'm going to say if you can't be held accountable, you'll be under demonic possession. So again, this is the guy that people are following, this guy. But they'll tell me I'm a coon and I shouldn't worry about what he actually does behind closed doors, just focus on what he's saying. I won't do it. I won't do it. There's no way in the world these men following him have not been violated. It's impossible because you don't get that kind of submission from men. You can't get a man to do it. Like you have to have broken them down. his manhood has to be gone for him to do this. So again, I get called all kind of names, but when you look at who black folks support, you can see why I get called names. You can see why I'm not liked and accepted. You can see why. Because when black folks come around me, I don't condone this foolishness. That's why. It's not because I'm lying. I don't condone the decadence. But again, this is the guy that said intercourse in front of his children, and he allows them to touch his when he's done. So, but focus on the message. Okay.
Adding content to his prolific social media activity on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Because they keep calling the cops over here, and I'm tired of
We found hundreds of videos and posts, many laced with profanity and rants about the world.
Being God is not cool.
In 2017, he was accused of keeping a Canadian woman as part of his followers in Costa Rica. Bishop told the Canadian CBC news outlet that the woman was free to leave at any time.
Outstanding.
He was sentenced to 90 days in jail, and then he and about 20 members of the group were forced out of Hawaii for breaking COVID-19 quarantine in 2020.
According to court records, Bishop has been sued twice for failure to pay rent, property damage, and was divorced in 2013. We have much more about this man and his wild history in this story on 11alive.com.
So again, these are the men that are being followed. So when I'm telling y'all what I'm telling you all, if you look at anybody that black people follow, I don't care who it is, they're not going to be righteous people. Black folks will never choose righteous leadership, ever. It will never happen. If someone even hints to being righteous, black folks will not have any dealings with them. Now, when it came to the white woman, he kidnapped her. Now, he said he was a god. Nature Boy said he was a god. He was Christ, all these things. But when the white girl wanted to leave, he held her against her will. You see, at the end of the day, all of these folks submit to white people. All of them. Nature Boy got a house full of black queens, black goddesses. But when the white girls say, listen, not even no fine white girl, it's a plain white girl. When the plain Jane white girl, not no regular white girl, when the regular Canadian white girl say, I want to leave, he said, you can't go. The same way Rashad Jamal was in public saying, y'all stole our land to the Publix manager who's white. The same way he told the Publix manager, y'all don't understand us. We hurting. Is the same way Nature Boy told the white girl, you can't leave. They idolize and worship white people. They're not going to tell you this. Subconsciously, they feel inferior to white people. Let's continue. Now, the bishop, I'm gonna tell you what he's into. I'm gonna tell you what he's into now. So now the bishop, I'm gonna just play this video for y'all real quick so y'all can see what's going on. It's gonna be the last finale, and then next on Friday, I'm gonna do Brother Polite. But now here goes the Nature Boy. Now he got his women. Now listen now. He got his women. He got the men, but he brought somebody new over here. Let's play the video. Let's see what he talking about. Let's see if I'm wrong about the Nature Boy.
Feast. Yeah. Is she a transsexual? Yes. Yes. Yes, she is. Always wanted one, just like her. You know, I like the car. I like Chuck. I like all of you bitches. I get what I want when I want it. And if I want it, I have it. I got it. It's mine. Shit alive. There's not enough people here. I'll tell you her name.
I would be a paranoid. I keep sleep with pockets deep. That rest on me while they watching me. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. Pushing P. I'm pushing P.
So you just heard him. His new wife is a transgender. Now, am I wrong about him? His new wife is a transgender, and he said, I already wanted one. Now, didn't I tell y'all he was violating the men? Now he got a wife that's the trans. Okay, let's play it again. Because y'all think y'all think it's me. But okay, let's go.
Is she a transsexual? Yes. Yes. Yes, she is. Always wanted one, just like her. You know, I like the car. I like Chuck. I like all of you bitches. I get what I want when I want it. And if I want it, I have it. I got it. It's mine. Shit alive. There's not enough people here. I'll tell you her name.
I would be a paranoid. I keep sleep with pockets deep. That rest on me while they watching me. I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. Pushing P. I'm pushing P. Okay, on a peak, not a pillow Porsche. Push P. 3 P's, popcorn Porsche. Push P. I just push a cup of water. Pushing P, red bandana car. I'm a P, I don't hold endorsement. She ain't the look for me, she simply push. I never saw our family find it touch. I never see ready to give it straight for me, no question. Too rich to take, I let my shoulder forward. All right? P and the alphabets, nigga try to sword. I'm pushing P, I'm pushing P, I'm pushing P.
Push the P!
Pushing P.
Push the 3! So, y'all see the Nature Boy with this big following, all these people following him. Now, they're going to tell me, don't worry about this, just focus on the message. He the same one saying the black people are gods. He talked the same talk that young Pharaoh talked, the same talk that Rashad Jamal talked, the same talk that Brother Polito. They all talk the same, they saying the same thing, but y'all want me to overlook all of this and just focus on the message. Nature Boy. His new wife is a transgender. You right, Rena Bina. And the transgender gonna be number one. Because he got the women on this side, the men on this side. Now he got a combination with the trans. That's gonna be his number one. He said, I always wanted one. Now, Jeremy in the comments says, and what are you doing for the people? I told you, when you talk about these black people's heroes, you expose them. This man said, now this man just saw the Nature Boy have a transgender wife. And his question is, what am I doing for the people? This man is having intercourse in front of children, and this man is asking, what am I doing for the people? Forget all of this stuff. What are you doing? Goodness. When I tell you that the most black men ain't fit to lead because the black man has an excuse. And a man that has an excuse is not fit to lead because he will not choose the things of God. He will choose the things of this world because Satan is going to give him every excuse in the book. I just gave you all two prominent, esoteric, the black people are gods leaders, and both of them are sexual deviants. Brother Polite is next. Brother Polite is next. So again, and that's just two. But the person came on here and said, what are you doing for the people? Not that the people are being deceived. He ain't even, listen, he's not even up. Black folks have gotten so decadent to where they'd rather see somebody destroying black people so they could just say they doing, at least they doing something. That's what black folks say. Well, at least he doing something. I'm like, he destroying black. He's like, so what? At least he doing something. What are you doing? It's crazy. Thank you, Rena Bina. Thank you so much. But anyway, that's all I have for today. Brother Polite is going to be next. I ran a little long with Rashad Jamal, serving 16 years. My advice to Rashad Jamal is don't drop the soap. No, I'm not going to say that. My advice to Rashad Jamal is to find God. You're going to be sitting down for a while. So my advice is that you find God, that you actually build a relationship with God. That's what's missing. To me, most of these cats are really just running from God. They probably have some kind of calling on their life, but they're so afraid of it that they just run from it. And they usually run to decadence and death, destruction, and damnation. So my advice to Jamal, Rashad Jamal is have a relationship with God. Find your identity in Christ, because I can guarantee prison doesn't look kindly upon chomos. They just don't. Chomos have a tough time in prison. So hopefully they'll have him in another unit. I don't know. Hopefully he might be in segregation where they usually they put him with other folks that have committed the R word and the other chomos. But well, you're right, Britt. Britt said he don't use soap, so I guess you're right, Britt. He won't have to drop the soap. He actually good there. You know, thank you, Mr. Milton. The demon chip. What are the demon chips? Thank you. Thank you, T, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Yes, wearing a mask has it all. Thank you so much, T, for the comments and the super sticker. Thank you, Mr. Milton, for the word, the scriptures, the comments, and the super sticker. Thank you so much. Sorry, I got to rush through y'all. I'm sorry. Star Baby, they give a super sticker. Star Baby said the smallest dog barks the most. Yes. Again, Rashad Jamal cussing out the black woman, but the white man standing there. Y'all saw it in real time. Thank you, Goddess Z, for the super sticker. Thank you so much for being here today. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Anyway, I will see you all on Friday, maybe even Saturday. I don't know yet, probably Friday. But this is for the ladies and the men. Well, let me go to the men. Men, we owe it to the women. Hold on, you said the Packy Chip Challenge? I'm going to say this, right? There are women out there that actually have been traumatized. And if a woman's been traumatized, most of the time there's been a man somewhere in her path traumatizing her. Whether it be the absence of a man or the presence of a man being a sexual deviant or an abuser. But we do owe it to women, even if they are cutting up, we still owe it to women to be that example. Just because the women are being foolish doesn't give us a pass or right to be foolish. We still got to be who God called us to be, because God is speaking to us first. The order is God, man, woman, and child. So if the woman or the child is cutting up, we don't get an excuse to cut up, because we're the ones getting instructions from God. We're tasked with the role of leadership on this planet. So again, we don't have the same leeway. So most of these Hotep men, these gods, they're not accountable. This is why they always go out on a path of destruction. This is why young Pharaoh fell off. This is why Rashad Jamal's locked up. This is why Brother Polite's gonna be locked up. This is why this stuff is happening. This is why Nature Boy's locked up. It's because these men can't be held accountable. If you can't be held accountable, you're going to serve the will of Satan. You won't value the family. You won't value what God says. You won't have your identity resting in Christ. You're not going to do it. You're not going to follow the Messiah. What you're going to do is you're going to be decadent and wicked, which is what they do. You're not going to value the women or the children or the community. You're going to value yourself. That's why they always say I'm a God, because I can't be held accountable. I'm beyond reproach. Yeah, my cousin got mad at that. That Tucker Carlson thing with Obama. But anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you all. You sent me an email 3 weeks ago. I'll check it out. Hey, Honeycut. I'll check it out and see what it is, email. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all soon. Thank you.